We're here at the Hanover Inn at the Pine with Robert L. Blackman, head football coach at Dartmouth, Buddy Teevens. Buddy, thanks for joining us here today.
Rick, great to be here. Great to be in Pine anytime.
Well, you know, here we are on the eve of the 2022 football season, and you know, you've won 2 consecutive Ivy League titles. The media actually picked you to finish first, albeit in a tie in the preseason poll. One of the first times in a long time that's happened. What is your message to the team going into the year?
Well, Rick, the preseason poll never counts. It's the one at the end of the year. We have some untested guys. We need to play well, but we're excited. We're opening up at home, and it's a big start for us.
Well, you can't talk football really without talking about the quarterback position. This year you've got Nick Howard coming back, and he's going to take over all the duties, the running and the passing, which really haven't had in the last few years. How is that progressing in the preseason?
Nick has had a great preseason for us. A lot of questions about him. Is he just a runner who can't throw the ball all that well? He's really matured as a passer. His command of the offense, his decision making, it's as good as I've seen him play. And that'll be important for us. You know, right now, we've been playing 2 quarterbacks throughout. Right now, I think he's got the guy that's going to lead the ship. We'll see if we emerge a guy as we go forward, but very, very confident in him. He's a consummate competitor. He's one of our captains and a true leader for our football team.
And Howard has a lot of talent around him in terms of the skill positions. You got Zach Baer and Noah Roper back in the backfield. You've got Paxton Scott, Dale Chesson at wide receiver. You got Joe Kramer at the tight end. A lot of people to throw to. How's that looking up front, though? We got a whole new offensive line, pretty much.
Yeah, the guys up front, it's the big test. A lot of unknowns, but we've been there before, and a lot of these guys will emerge as very, very solid football players. Keith Clark is as good an offensive line coach as I've been around, and he'll knit together a crew that will be very, very, very productive for us.
On defense, you've got 3 starters returning, which is better than last year when you only had 1 starter returning, and you still managed to be in the top 3 in the country in fewest points allowed. How is everybody shaping up this year, and Don Dobes bringing that group together?
Well, Dwayne Brooks up front does an exceptional job. We play about 8 guys every year, so a lot of guys didn't start, but they've seen an appreciable amount of time. Don does a great job kind of meshing all of our talents and skill sets. Linebacking crew is a little bit untested, but some young guys, so we think we've got some stuff there. And then the back end, Sammy McCorkle does a great job. So we've got some players and we've got guys that love to play and they play hard.
Well, speaking of Sammy McCorkle, he also oversees the special teams units. How is everything shaping up there? You've got you lost your place kicker in Connor Davis, who was one of the top scorers all time in Dartmouth Big Green history.
Yeah, that was a surprise to us. He had an extra year and opted. He had a wonderful job opportunity with Amazon, and we're excited for him. But we then had a void. Cameron Baller did a great job with kickoffs last year. He was the heir apparent for PAT field goal. 2 days before preseason, he learned he had a labral tear. Surgery, out for the year, and we only had 1 kicker. So Ryan Block answered the call to come back in. Zach Drescher. Zach was a punter, transitioned to the kicking position, and they really have done a great job. So I think we'll be okay there. Our punter has been very, very solid for us, Davis Golick. Our long snapper, Josh Green, solid. And the return side, Jamal Cooney is as good as it gets. Zach Baer backing him up. So we think we could be exciting in the special teams area.
All right, Coach, and last question for you. Valparaiso, that's the team that opens up the season here, coming to Hanover September 17th. What do you expect to see out of your team?
We've seen Valpo on tape. They're a much improved team, much more disciplined. They play hard. They run to the football, more productive on the offensive side of the football. You know, we struggled with them a year ago. We went out and did not play very well the first 30 minutes and managed to kind of pull it together, execute, and come away with a win. It'll be a tougher get this year. So we need to play exceptional football. The young guys, the untested guys, the first timers, they've got to show up and play.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck this weekend, and we hope to see everybody out there at Memorial Field Saturday, September 17th for the 1:30 kickoff.